Today we're diving into the top pros and cons of living on Vancouver Island. Whether you're considering a move or you're just curious about island life and wondering what it would be like, this video will give you an honest look at what to expect. So let's get started. First off, pro number one, our natural beauty and our outdoor lifestyle. The natural beauty on Vancouver Island, in my opinion, is really unparalleled. We have lush rainforests, we have gorgeous beaches, we have mountains, we have sand, we really have it all. Vancouver Island has endless opportunities for outdoor enthusiasts. So whether you're hiking in Strathcona Park, or you're surfing in Tofino, or you're kayaking along the coastline, there is always an adventure here. And the nice thing about it is our weather is so mild. This is kind of getting into our next topic, but you can do those activities year round. You can surf in December, in January. And that was a spoiler. Pro number two is our mild climate here. Unlike much of Canada, Vancouver Island has a mild, temperate climate. Winters are cool, but they're not harsh. Summers are warm, but they're also not scorching. That 40-degree weather that you might see and feel in Kamloops and the mainland, typically we don't get as much of it. We'll hit 40 sometimes, but the ocean around us has this way of kind of buffering that out. It keeps us more middle of the road. We don't get those freezing temperatures, but we don't get those scorching temperatures. So it's this moderate temperate band that we kind of experience here. Pro number three is our relaxed lifestyle and community spirit. Life on the island tends to be just a little bit more laid back. There is a strong sense of community in many of the cities and towns around, with local events happening throughout the year, with farmers markets, with general friendliness that's sometimes hard to see and experience in life in a larger city. It's a place where typically neighbors know each other, where there is a feeling of belonging within the community. So that was three pros, but now what about some cons? Let's take a look at three. Our first con is there is a higher cost of living. Housing prices, especially in areas like Victoria, have been on the rise. Now, if we compare that to housing, let's say in the city of Vancouver or Toronto, your money still typically does go farther here. But if we look at the prairie provinces, Edmonton, Calgary, you will get more for your money in the prairie provinces. Also, goods and services can be more expensive here due to transportation. We are an island. Yes, a lot of food and milk and cream can be generated and grown here on the island, but a lot of goods will be brought in from somewhere else. And because again, we're on that island, it has to be trucked, ferried, or flown to the island. So costs can go up. Con number two is a limited job market. Employment opportunities can be limited here, particularly if you're in like a super niche specialized field. Now, the flip side is maybe you're so niche that there's no one else here doing it, so you'll be in high demand. While there are still many jobs in sectors like tourism, in healthcare, and in education, those seeking careers in other industries might find fewer options compared to larger urban centers. Essentially, less people live here. With less people living here, there's less traffic, which is a pro, but the con is there's less businesses, and then there'll be less jobs and opportunities being offered with less people living here. Con number three, our last and final one, is transportation and accessibility. Getting to and from the island requires planning. Ferries are the main way to get back to the mainland. There are other options. You can jump on a seaplane, it's just the cost goes up. And of course you can't transport as many goods. Ferries can also be affected by weather and by scheduling. They don't go 24 hours a day. If there is a crazy winter storm and you're trying to get to Vancouver to get on a flight to go on vacation, you really need to look at the weather because sometimes the ferries are shut down due to weather. Public transportation on the island. There are bus services, but they're not as extensive and frequent as in larger cities. There are limitations. Living on Vancouver Island offers a unique blend of natural beauty, of community, and of a relaxed lifestyle. However, it's really important that you really weigh it out. You weigh out the benefits and the challenges, like the higher cost of living, the transportation considerations, and look at your job status. Are you able to work remotely? Then you're probably okay. High-speed internet is everywhere. But really weigh it out. Definitely come for a visit, explore around the island, explore some of the different towns and cities, and see where your lifestyle would really be the best fit. If you'd like to look at any housing on the island, feel free to reach out. All of our contact information is on our website at seizethedayGroup.com.